Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Hey, Terry, Vicky from Atlanta. Hi there. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Gus. Let's get cracking, play some bridge. Right, pass. 15 high card points, and tonight I am playing Akol, or this morning, or whatever it is. So that's, no, I'm playing standard. Sorry, I'm half asleep. I'm playing standard today, so that's a 1-no trump opener, 15 to 17. Of course, if you're playing a weak no trump, you'd open a diamond and rebid a no trump. 2 hearts as a transfer, showing a 5-card heart suit, and I'm broken spade suit. So I clearly just put 2 spades here, no choice. 3 clubs. All right, so North has bid a new suit at the 3 level, so that's forcing. So North has shown 5 spades and 4 more clubs, and has made a forcing bid. So it's up to me to choose what to do. And I'm just going to bid 3 no trumps here. One interesting thing, a little method I do play here with a couple of my regular partners, is that if I do have a club fit, so I don't have spades, so I can't support the spades now. But just imagine I had a 4-card club suit here. So I sort of want to support the clubs, but I sort of don't want to go past 3 no trumps either. So I don't have 4 clubs, but imagine I did have 4 clubs. How could I tell partner that I did have clubs, I don't have spades, but I don't want to go past 3 no trumps? And we play a little convention called bums. Bid of the unbid major shows minor support. So if I bid 3 hearts here, that would say I had 4-card club support. So it's a bit of an advanced concept, but it's kind of good. Anyway, I don't have clubs, I don't have hearts, so I'm just going to bid 3 no trumps. I could bid 3 diamonds, but I don't really. I'm just going to bid 3 no trumps here. That looks like a pretty good spot. And there we go. North did indeed have spades and clubs. No surprise there. 10 high card points, and I've shown 15 to 17 with my strong no trump. So that all seems fine. And we have some work to do. A couple of heart tricks. Club trick is 3. Diamond trick is 4. Looks like the way to go here would be to set the spade suit up, but I'm going to need entries to the north hand. So I really need to win this king of hearts in my hand and play spades immediately while I've still got the ace of hearts there if I need it. So let's try the queen of hearts. Now, so East has just switched to won the king of spades and switched to heart immediately. Maybe a better play from East there would have been to duck that king of spades. Let me take the spade finesse again. So, because what you can see here is I've won that ace of hearts, and I still have a spade to get over to the ace jack 10-9 if I need it. So there's sort of no rush for East to take that king of spades there as a defender. Perhaps this made no difference on the hand. It's not looking that promising for me. I've got 8 tricks. I've got 2 already. 4 spade tricks is 6. Ace of clubs is 7. Ace of diamonds is 8. But I'm just a little bit nervous about the heart suit there. So 2 of hearts. Well, I can run the spades and finesse the diamond, or I can play a club to the 10 and hope that clubs are split and that the hearts break. So a couple of choices there. What do you reckon? So I've got 8 tricks. I can finesse the diamond for my 9th trick. And if that works, great. If it doesn't work, I'm in strife. Or I could take a double club finesse. So I could play a club to the 10, and then I could cross back to the spade and run the jack of clubs. That would work if the clubs, that would work if the clubs are split, or if East has 2 clubs. So there's a greater chance of getting extra club tricks. The danger is that because the hearts have been played, I may, if I lose a club now, I might just lose the clubs. I might just lose the 3 heart tricks. So I could lose a club and 3 heart tricks before we do anything. Okay, Marianne's going to go for the club finesse. So let's try that. It is a little bit of a risk that the hearts, that West can run the hearts. Here's the jack. Now we have to hope that East has got another heart. I actually don't think he does. Oh, he doesn't. All right, so we're down. Now, it'll be interesting to see whether East had the king of diamonds. West had the king of diamonds. All right, so we're probably going down no matter what we did, because we can't avoid giving East the lead. Sorry, we can't avoid giving West the lead. So not a bad contract, but not a lot we can do when West has got the king of diamonds, club, and all those hearts. Okay, down 1. Really, not a lot we can do there, and just an average score. So that's all pretty normal. 43 is the average. Okay, let's try hand 2. 10, 14 high card, 15 high card points. So here I can overcall a no trump. Balanced hand, 15 points. I don't love the fact that we're vulnerable here. It could turn to custard, but I'm really, it'll be a little bit timid to pass, so I'll just put a no trump. No trump overcalls, doesn't matter what method you're playing, standard, alcohol, a no trump overcall in the direct seat directly. So when your right hand opponent is bid and you bid a no trump, it always shows a strong hand. Interesting. So 2 diamonds. Interesting. So West, when West bids 2 diamonds there, he doesn't have to have a super strong hand after my 1 no trump bid. That's just kind of competitive. Same for North. North, that's not a forcing bid. North just wants to play in 2 spades after my 1 no trump overcall. So North isn't promising a great hand. So I don't have to bid now, but I think I will. I quite like that jack 3rd of spades, and I'm sort of short in diamonds, so the jack of diamonds isn't much good to me. You can just kind of think of those as 2 small diamonds. But with jack 3rd of spades, I'm going to bid a nervous 3 spades. I'm not loving it vulnerable, but okay, that's fine. I'm just going to pass. It's close to double, mind you. It is close to double. Just that West must have quite good distribution there. Yeah, I think I got a pass, to be honest. I mean, I've already shown my strong balanced hand. It's really up to North to decide what to do there. Maybe North's just got, I'm just going to pass. Oh, this looks dangerous. This is a little bit dangerous, because it may well be that West roughs this first trick. No, he doesn't. 1. Okay, and North's done well. North's figured that out. North has realized that the spade suit looks dangerous and has switched to a heart, so I can play the jack. And we just need this heart to hold up. And it doesn't. Wow. Okay, so West appears to have something like one spade, one heart, maybe 7 diamonds and 4 clubs. So we're still going to get a club trick at the end. We're still going to get a club trick, providing North doesn't throw away all his spades. All right, so 3, 2, 1. So West started with 7 diamonds, looks like 1 spade, 1 heart, and 4 clubs. So 2 of the clubs, Declarer is going to be able to throw away 2 of the clubs on the King, Queen of Spades, and 1 of the clubs goes on the Ace of Clubs. But we're still going to get a club trick, providing North doesn't throw away all his spades. So here we go. We're going to get it now by the looks. All right, that should be all we get at this stage. So down 1. Hey, Mary, welcome. Now, providing East doesn't do something silly here. No, he doesn't. West, East, West. I'm all over the place. All right, and the rest of the tricks are declarers, just trumps left. There we go. So we would have done okay. Maybe I could have doubled. But there we go. It's a nice shapely hand from West, isn't it? Gosh, look at that. 7-4-1-1. All right, on we go. 10, 11 high card points. So that is, it's okay to open a diamond. I've got 5 card, good suit. It's not great with those major cards, too small on the majors, or 10 Doubleton. But this is a pretty easy 1 diamond opening bid here. Only 11 high card points, but a really good diamond suit. Every reason to bid a diamond. Okay, so North bid clubs, and this is just easy auction. I just bid 3 clubs here. North knows I've got diamonds and clubs, minimum hand. 3 spades. All right, well, part of me wants to bid 3 no trumps here, but I just really can't. I mean, North will have 3 hearts at the most, and shouldn't really have anything in hearts. If North had a heart suit, he really should have just bid no trumps himself. So a little bit of me doesn't entirely trust the computer, and I sort of feel like bidding 3 no trumps anyway, but I'm going to respect my cyber friend there in the North seat and assume that he has a problem in the heart suit, and I'm just going to bid 4 clubs and see what North does. 5 clubs, and I just got to pass. So North should have 4 spades and 5 clubs. Yeah, this is what that's not great. So really North, if he was going to bid, really should have just bid no trumps there himself. So we just got no chance. No chance there. So, yeah, all right. So my hunch was sort of right in a way. 3 no trumps was the spot, as it often is. We're going to go down. Never mind. 3 no trumps was, well, we still had some work to do in 3 no trumps, mind you. Now, can we get the honours to crash together? I don't think so. All right, so we're down 1, down 2, in fact. Maybe. Ace. Oh, hang on, what am I talking about? No, I can play King of Hearts pitching a spade. Now draw the last trump. So we're down 1. Doesn't matter too much now. down one. Yeah, 3-note trumps. Well, 3-note trumps might not have made. So there's the hands. You see 3-note trumps is perhaps a little bit awkward. West has the jack of hearts, so we do actually have a couple of heart stoppers. But we're missing ace, king of clubs, ace, king of, ace of spades, ace of hearts. We have some work to do in 3-note trumps, but yeah, five clubs had no chance. So what do North have there? 10, 12. I don't mind the 2 club bid. I don't mind a diamond, 2 clubs from North. But when I bid 3 clubs, if North is going to do anything, it really is no point bidding that 4-card spade suit at that point with king, queen, 3rd of hearts and king, queen, 4th of spades. North can just bid 3-note trumps there. I mean, the other way to think about it is that if I've shown, there's the auction again, I've shown diamonds and club support, I'm not going to have 4-card spade suit as well. So North bidding spades, hoping to find a spade fit, just wasn't going to work. And yeah, that 3 spade bid sort of implies that there's a bit of a problem in the heart suit, which there wasn't. Okay, never mind, that's all good. Hand 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 high card points, and this is just a pass. Nothing for me to do here. Nothing at all to do. Happy to pass. And happy to pass. So this heart suit looks pretty good. East, the 2 heart from East there shows a 5-card heart suit. So I'm just going to play something here. I'm certainly not going to play a heart. I'm not going to lead a diamond. Jack third's a horrible lead. Not super keen on leading a spade because that's West's suit. I don't love leading a club from Queen Jack 4th, but I like that better than leading a diamond. So I'll go for a club. Oh, I've got to pass. Club. Wow. So North had a 7-card club suit. This is okay. I don't mind that club return from North. I like that. So Declarer has ruffed. So Declarer is rapidly going to run out of trumps if she is not careful. Oh, this could be a little bit dangerous. Oh no, East has made a bad mistake. So East has done 2 bad things there. One is that she ruffed in her hand instead of ruffing the club on the table. Secondly, she's played the Queen of Hearts. Now, had she played the low heart, I would have won the 10, but I wouldn't be able to draw all the trumps. But now I can just simply draw the trumps. That's the trumps gone. Jack of clubs. So this was not a well-played hand by East at all. Not good, East. Not good. All right, so pretty straightforward there. East just ruffed in the long hand. So when it went club to the ace and a club back, East ruffed with the 2 of hearts. She really should have ruffed with the 4 of hearts on the table. That was not a nice play. Not a good play from East at all there. Okay, good for us. Pass 1 club, 5, 6, 7 high card points. So that's an easy pass. Diamond, 1 heart. That's another easy pass. No trump. Pass, pass, pass. North is on lead. North is going to lead a spade. Why? Because it's the unbid suit. I'd be very surprised if North doesn't lead a spade here. Queen of spades. Now, that queen should be, what was the bidding? Club of diamond, a heart, a no trip. That should be queen jack 10 or queen jack 9. And if I play small and North plays another spade, which I win with a king, I'm stuck in my hand. So I need to overtake this and play a spade back. So now when North gets the lead, he should be able to take spade tricks. North should have jack 9 remaining. Otherwise, he's going to be in big trouble. Jack 9. There we go. That's what we're after. I'm not. So what did West have? Nothing in spades. I don't really want to throw a club. I'm not super keen on pitching a heart either because a little bit awkward. 7. Could West have ace, king, jack of diamonds? He could do, but I'm not super keen on playing a heart either. I'm going to throw a diamond. There we go. That's good. Oh, North diamonds were pretty good. All right. So there we go. So North spades leading a spade there. The queen of spades and against a no trump contract should be either 3 touching, so queen jack 10, or if not, queen jack 9. And either way seemed pretty reasonable to overtake with a king there. All right, good, good, good. Let's try hand 6. 2 diamonds, 10, what have we got there? 10, 16 high card points. 2 diamonds is weak. So I've got a couple of things I could do here. I could either double or I could bid 2 spades. I quite like double. I prefer double here because my spades are okay, but I do have, there's lots of times when North will have, say, a singleton spade or a doubleton spade and 5 or 6 hearts. And if I bid 2 spades here, it's much harder for us to find our heart fit. It's true that if I double, North doesn't know that I've got a 5-card spade suit, but I'm pretty happy with double, oops, not pass, double here, just because it gives us our best chance of finding a fit. 3, oh, really? All right. So, well, okay. So we're going to, interesting. Now what to lead? This is interesting. Sort of want to go for our long suit, but I don't know. I mean, if Declare's got 6 diamond tricks, I'm actually a bit tempted to lead the ace of hearts, to be honest. I know this is really weird, but maybe Declare has got 6 diamond tricks. Yeah, I don't. I'm going to lead this. Oh no, that was bad. Oh, you mean why did I lead a spade? Well, I don't know. I guess North's got to have either the king of spades or the queen of spades. King of spades. All right, there we go. So my logic for leading the ace of hearts was I wanted to have a quick look at dummy. I didn't want to lead a spade and help declare set up the spade trick. So my ace of hearts was an attempt on that rather surprising auction to get a look at dummy before deciding what to do. I mean, maybe clubs was the suit. And I figured if I led the ace of hearts, I still had the queen jack, so still had a second trick in hearts. And so I could then make my mind up what to do. But it was certainly an unusual lead. I grant you that. All right, this is okay now. So king, it's possible declarer has got the... Oh, no, declarer can't have 4 spades because she opened 2 diamonds and she just wouldn't do that. So here comes the queen, I suspect. Yep, jack. 5. Now, there's only 3, 4, 5. And declare has pitched a diamond. So 5, 6, we can actually afford to knock out the king of hearts now because declare has pitched a diamond. So we're only going to lose 5. Declare can only take 5 diamond tricks and 1 heart. So let's knock out the heart. Oh no, declare busy throwing all those diamonds. Yeah, East just isn't playing well today, to be honest. That was silly play. Let's just grab that ace of clubs. No, East, that was just silly play from East there. The East was never going to make the contract, but no point in... yeah, they were not good from East. All right, let's move on. But an unusual lead, wasn't it? Anyone think that was totally crazy, or was that... Can you see my logic? I just wasn't quite sure what suit to attack. And there we go. So Marianne's saying, is it correct that you shouldn't bet a week 2 in the minors if you have a 4-card major? Well, typically that is... Don't think of it as... I hesitate to say right and wrong. If you understand, don't think of it as I must do this or mustn't do that. It's a really good question, Marianne. But let's think of the logic of what's going on. So the problem, if we open a week 2, anytime we make any preemptive bid, it's good because we are preempting the opposition. We're trying to take away their bidding space, and we've got the safety of a long suit to do it. Yes, we take away the bidding space of the opposition, but we also take away the bidding space of our partner, of our side. And if we do preempt with a decent major on the side, it makes it harder for our side to find that major fit. So the upside of making a week 2 bid is that we take bidding space away from the opposition. The downside is that we take away bidding space from our side. If we have a 4-card major on the side, it just becomes very difficult for our side to find that major fit. So it's often not a good idea to open a week 2 when you've got a good major suit on the side. There's exceptions though. For example, if your partner's already passed, you might choose to open a week 2 with a 4-card major on the side because maybe that 4-card major on the side isn't going to do you any good. So understand the logic and make your own mind up, but certainly the default thing would be not to open a week 2 with a 4-card major on the side. You need a good reason not to, or even a good 3-card major on the side, or 2 3-card majors on the side. Just understand that you're taking away your chance of finding a major fit if you preempt and make your own mind up. I'm sure that makes sense, I'm sure, I hope, but let me know your thoughts. Okay, what have we got this time? 18 high card points, so that's a diamond. Spade, and here we just put 2 no trumps, strong balanced hand. 3 no trumps, and that looks pretty normal to me. 4 of hearts. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, interesting. So what I'd like to be able to do is take the double diamond finesse, so finesse the diamonds twice, but I don't have entries to the table to do that. So that's great, won that trick, but how do I get to the table twice to finesse the diamonds? Now I could try a spade, I could play a spade, but if the spade finesse loses and the hearts come back, I'm just going to be in strife. So I'm more tempted to just, what have we got? 2 heart tricks. Actually, it's a bit awkward because if I do play a low diamond and East wins and plays a heart, I'm not well placed at all. Interesting hand. So let's think this through for a second. If I get 3 diamond tricks, 2 clubs is 5, 2 hearts is 7, and the ace of spades, still not enough. I think I'm going to have to try the spade finesse. So you get my point here. If I play a low diamond, East wins and plays a heart, that's not good. If I try and avoid that by crossing the spade, that's fine if the spade finesse works, but it's not so good if the spade finesse loses. So a little bit awkward. I'm going to try the spade finesse. Doesn't work. Here comes the heart. That's exactly what I didn't want. So we are in deep strife. Yeah, we're in deep strife. So West had a 5-card heart suit as well. So this doesn't look too promising. We basically need East to have the king, queen of diamonds. Could play the ace and hope that West has a singleton honor. Or I could play low and hope East has king, queen, fourth. Yeah, our problem is playing king, queen, fourth. I'm going to play low. I'm going to hope that West doesn't have a singleton honor. And here we go. I'm just going to cross to this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I'm just going to hope that East has got the ace of spades. That East has got the king of diamonds. Oh, we are lucky, lucky, lucky. How about that? East did have king, queen, third. So Jack 10 of spades still missing, so we can finesse the diamond. Ace. Jack of diamonds. Still the 10 of spades missing. Well, how about that? That was lucky, lucky, lucky. So East had king, queen of diamonds, which is exactly what we needed at the end. So we'll take it. Sometimes something good had to happen on that hand after East had the king of spades. So that worked out pretty good. Oh, hang on, I found this. That's right. 1 diamond, 2 clubs. It's a bit awkward. I can't really make a negative double here because of that spade suit. So I'm just going to bid 2 diamonds. That's fine. That's all I can do. And that looks pretty good. We're in a good contract. 3-no trumps might have made. Just quickly, what can you see if we had been in 3-no trumps? If they let a spade or a heart, then we would have made 3-no trumps easily. But there's a bit of a problem in the club suit. Can anybody tell me quickly what would we require for this contract to be for 3-no trumps to be 100% certain here? So spade lead's fine, heart lead's fine, we'd have 9 tricks. Club lead, we still might make it if the clubs were 4-4, so 4 on the east hand and 4 on the west hand. So actually 3-no trumps is a pretty good contract because, first of all, they might not lead a club. And secondly, if they do lead a club, maybe the club suit breaks 4-4. So if I could have seen these hands during the bidding, which is obviously nonsense because you don't get to see partner's hand during the bidding, I would have liked to have bid 3-no trumps. Oh, that's a club. So my eyesight's going crazy. That's a club lead. What am I talking about? East and west bid clubs. I need to put my glasses on. Can't see. That's better. Spent the whole time thinking that they bid spades there. All right. So, well, that's good then, because clubs aren't going to break. Well, okay, we can play low here. Small danger that that's a singleton heart, but actually there's quite a big danger that that's a singleton heart. There's a big danger that that's a singleton heart, given that East stud with a 5-card club suit. So I can play low and win the queen, maybe, but the danger is that West wins the king of hearts, gives East a ruff. So I've got to decide, is that likely to be a singleton heart or low from the king? I'm a bit nervous about that singleton heart. So I'm just going to rise with an ace. I'm just going to rough a club before I do anything. Take a couple of diamonds. Take a couple of, yeah, well, I don't think it was a singleton heart. Take a couple of spades. Dime to the king. And then play a heart. Now, I got a bad feeling East had king jack. Okay, so East has played a spade. So now I can ruff and discard. There we go. East did lead a small heart from it was king third. So had I let that run round to the queen, I would have been okay. Anyway, okay, that's all fine. That's all fine. Right, hand 9. 8 high card points. So that is, okay. So, all right. So Marianne was talking about week 2 bids earlier. And week 2 bid is supposed to be a 5-card suit. You're not supposed to have much strength outside. That's the classic sort of week 2 thing. But it's not quite so, you don't want to think it was quite so cut and dry. This is a good position to open a week 2. I'm not saying I'm going to, but what's happened here is North's already passed. So it looks like East and West have got, it's their hand. they've got at least half the points, maybe more. And we almost certainly don't have a game on. Opposition are vulnerable and we are not. So this would be a time a lot of pairs would open a weak 2 in spades here, even though I've only got a 5-card suit. The conditions are perfect in that North's already passed and East and West are vulnerable and we are not. So we get to take away their bidding space relatively safely. And I don't mind taking away my partner's bidding space on this hand because he's already passed. That makes sense? So I'm glad that came up. Right, 2 spades double. So I wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that vulnerable, and encouraged by the fact that North's already passed. So does that make sense, Marianne? So on this hand, I get to preempt East and West, and it doesn't matter that I'm preempting North because North doesn't have anything. If North had not passed, then I would be making it harder for North. That's the logic behind it all. All right, my lead and 2 spades double pass, 3 hearts plus 4 hearts. What am I going to lead? I'm not keen on leading anything, so I'm just going to lead a diamond. Maybe I lead a club here. This might put wet. I wonder if I lead the 10 of clubs. That might be a sneaky card. East might not. I'm worried that East is going to play diamonds throwing away clubs. But if I play a club, East doesn't know that I've got the ace. East might suspect that North has got the ace. So if North has got the queen, if I play a club, Declarer might get this wrong and play the jack. Oh, he played the king. Oh, fair enough. That's a pretty fancy play there from Declarer. Pretty good. Declarer got it right. That was pretty good going by Declarer there. I think I like my 10 of clubs to make Declarer guess what to do, but Declarer guessed right. So that's impressive. So they're the hands. So the play was spade and spade, and when I play, or heart and a diamond heart spade. So when I played the 10 of clubs, Declarer had to guess whether to play the jack or the king. And even though I'd already opened a weak 2, Declarer chose to play me for the ace and not the queen. So that was a very good guess by East there. Not sure I would have got that. All right, lucky last, 10 high card points. So this is a weak 2. And again, this is, there we go. It's going to be week 2. We're full of week 2s today. Good. So here, do we open a week 2 or not? Well, we could. We've got a 6-card diamond suit. We've got less than an opening hand. Looks sort of normal. We don't like the vulnerability. We don't like the fact that North hasn't passed yet. One good thing is that we don't have much in the major suits. So, all right, so I'm going to open a week 2 in diamonds. So I think this is okay for a week 2. Vulnerable. So I don't want to be crazy vulnerable. So I'm okay. I don't mind 1 diamond either. I don't mind a 1 diamond opening bid. That would be fine with this hand. Pass would be fine. I think 2 diamonds is okay as well. But if that king, jack, 2 of clubs had been the king, jack, 2 of spades or hearts, then maybe I wouldn't open a weak 2, because it's this weak 2 bid would make it harder to find a fit for our side. Now, I don't really mind missing out on a club fit, no big deal, but I don't want to miss out on a good major fit. And so don't think of it as a 4-card major on the side, just think of it as a good major on the side. That would be enough to put me off opening a weak 2. It's clubs, it's fine. It's no loss. King of diamonds, that's either singleton or doubleton. So it could be either. I'm just going to play diamond. Play the queen here. North knows I've got the queen and ace now. And I suspect North's got no diamonds left. If North had king, 3rd of diamonds, he probably would have led low. So I could play another diamond, hoping that North has a spade higher than the 10 and can ruff, or I could play a club and hope that North's got the ace of clubs, and we get a club trick. Now I've got to make this decision now, because if I get this wrong, Declare is going to be able to draw trumps and run the heart suit. So okay, imagine I play a club, Declarer wins the ace of clubs, draws all the trumps, plays the hearts, throwing away the clubs. That's it. That will be bad. But maybe I should play a diamond and hope that North has got something like jack or queen doubleton of spades, or even jack of spades, because West has still got a diamond left. So I'm actually going to play a diamond, hoping that North can just ruff with something bigger than the 10. And if North's got the ace of clubs and we had 2 club tricks to take, then I'm going to feel really bad. But I think that's less likely, because North's already shown the king of diamonds. Surely West has got... Well, honestly, it's a close decision. Ace of spades. Yeah, I just can't see that. Yeah, maybe a club would have been better. Depends who's got the queen of clubs. I just don't know. Let's have a look at this at the end. So West had 5 spades, 3 diamonds. I'm really hoping that North didn't have the queen of clubs. Oh, that's good. Surely West has got the ace of clubs. If North had... Please tell me North didn't have the ace of clubs. No, there we go. All right, so that's good. So it didn't matter what I did at the end, nothing we could do about it. So, yeah, I think we do. I was thinking if I had played a club and North had a club, maybe we could set a club trick up so when North gets in with a spade, but nothing we could do there, and we were all done. Okay, that's our 10 hands, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I'm in Copenhagen tonight for just one night, and then heading back to New Zealand tomorrow, get back sometime on Thursday. And so we will be back on our regular 8 p.m. Session next Monday night, New Zealand time. Hope you can join us then. And I just discovered this thing. Hang on. Yeah. Last. Can't hear it. Okay, thanks everybody. I will leave you. See you all next week. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Good night.